How to hire top talent. This article provides guidance to organizations on developing an effective hiring process to attract and recruit top talent. It outlines 6 key phases of the hiring lifecycle: crafting job postings, sourcing candidates, screening applicants, conducting interviews, making a final selection, and onboarding new hires. For each phase, research-backed best practices are presented to help motivate top performers and identify the right cultural fit. The article stresses understanding what factors drive high-potential candidates like meaningful work, career growth, autonomy, competitive compensation, and strong company culture. It then provides tips for each step, from promoting these motivators in postings to assessing cultural fit thoroughly during interviews to ensuring new hires are set up for long-term success through customized onboarding plans. Overall, the article aims to help companies optimize their talent acquisition strategy. In today's competitive business environment, having top talent on your team is more important than ever. Hiring the wrong people can negatively impact company culture, productivity, and bottom-line results. However, attracting and securing top performers requires a thoughtful, well-executed hiring process. Today, we will provide practical guidance for organizations on how to hire top talent, with research-backed strategies for every step of the hiring process. From crafting job postings to extending offers, and include specific industry examples. By implementing the recommendations discussed, companies can significantly improve their ability to identify and recruit the very best candidates. Factors that motivate top talent to develop an effective hiring process. It's important to first understand what motivates top performers. Research has identified several key factors that talented individuals value most in prospective employers and job opportunities. These include meaningful work. Top talent wants work that is challenging and makes a positive impact. They are motivated by roles where they can solve meaningful problems. Be innovative and see the results of their contributions. Daha Naik and Karanaraten. 2019. Career growth opportunities. Ongoing learning and development are important. Top performers look for companies that provide mentoring, training, and pathways for increased responsibility and advancement over time. Groisberg et al. 2018. Autonomy and flexibility, given their capabilities. Top talent desires flexibility, trust, and independence in their work. Micromanagement is a major turn-off. They value roles with room for initiative and discretion over their tasks. Burke, 2016. Compensation and benefits. While intrinsic motivators like purpose and growth are primary, compensation relative to the external market matters too. Top talent compares total reward packages. Burke, 2016. Company culture and reputation. Talented individuals want to join organizations with a positive brand and culture aligned with their values. They evaluate workplace culture, vision, ethics, and impact on broader society. Groisberg et al. 2018. Keeping these key motivators in mind is important when developing a hiring strategy to attract top performers. Phase 1. Crafting effective job postings. The job posting is often a candidate's first impression of an opportunity. For top talent, this first contact must effectively communicate what motivates them. Some best practices include meaningful details on role and impact, rather than focusing solely on responsibilities and requirements. Highlight how the role directly aligns with company mission and values. Describe tangible outcomes and problems addressed. For example, a healthcare tech company noted how roles supported improved patient outcomes. Emphasize autonomy, growth, and learning. Explain how the role provides independence and ownership over meaningful projects. Call out mentoring programs and advancement opportunities. Quantify typical career trajectories when possible. An engineering firm shared average time in role before promotion. Highlight competitive compensation and benefits, in addition to salary ranges. disclose equity grants, bonuses, healthcare coverage, paid time off policies, training budgets, and other elements of total rewards packages. Talented professionals compare packages holistically. Communicate vibrant company culture and values, bring culture to life through vivid stories and anecdotes. Illustrate how cultural values like innovation, integrity, and collaboration are practiced daily. Share aspirational company vision and societal impact. A manufacturing company profiled employee-led community initiatives. Phase 2, sourcing top candidates with an attractive job posting in place. The next step is finding top talent through active sourcing methods. The following strategies can help uncover hidden gems: targeted networking, reach out to colleagues, clients, vendors, and industry peers to spread opportunities and ask for referrals of high potentials. Provide referral bonuses for strong hires. Social media presence, maintain strong LinkedIn company and alumni pages. Follow prospective candidates and comment, share their updates. Boost relevant posts to widen reach. University partnerships, cultivate relationships with career centers and professors to source recent graduates. Attend career fairs and information sessions, and offer intern entry roles. Industry conferences, events, attend and sponsor applicable events, conferences to promote your brand and meet candidates face-to-face. Have engaging material to leave strong impression. Online communities, monitor industry forums, subreddits, Facebook groups, etc. Engage relevant discussions and share opportunities when a strong candidate emerges. Proactive sourcing expands reach beyond standard job boards to uncover hidden gems, especially for niche roles requiring specialized experience. Phase 3, screening candidates effectively with applications rolling in. Establishing a robust yet efficient screening process is crucial. Key elements include resume review criteria, develop clear qualifications rubrics to evaluate experience, skills, competencies, and cultural fit. Rate candidates objectively based on preset criteria like demonstrable accomplishments, relevant education, certifications, and soft skills displayed. Phone, video screening questions, craft behavior-based questions to probe for examples of how candidates successfully handled past job responsibilities and situations. Ask culturally aligned questions to explore motivations, personalities, and work styles. Record responses for comparison. Assessments and projects. Consider structured pre-screen assessments or optional take-home projects to gauge aptitudes and how candidates approach complex work. Tech companies give coding challenges, while consulting firms provide case studies. References and background checks. Contact references early to corroborate experiences highlighted and dive deeper into work ethic and qualities. Conduct standard background, credit checks as legally permitted based on role risks. A structured screening process allows assessing significantly more candidates reasonably while still giving top performers full consideration. It also enhances candidate experience through transparency. Phase 4. Conducting effective interviews for candidates that push through screening. Focused interviews provide the best opportunity to assess cultural and job fit in depth. Key best practices include behavioral and situational questions. Probe for concrete examples from past roles through questions like, "Tell me about a time when." Focus on gaining tangible insights rather than just qualifications listed. Assess how responses align with needed competencies. Case studies and work samples. Provide realistic scenarios or assignments to observe how candidates approach complex problems. Think through trade-offs and articulate recommendations. Assesses critical thinking and communication abilities. Cultural and fit questions. Discuss interests, personality, work style preferences, and values openly to assess compatibility. Stories and anecdotes provide best insights into true motivations and fit with company culture over surface answers. Multiple panel interviews. Schedule interviews with managers from different departments to get a well-rounded view beyond a single biased perspective. Candidates get to showcase broad appeal as well. Candidate experience and feedback. Gauge perception of process. Interest in role, company, and any concerns through closing discussions. Gather constructive feedback for continuous improvement. Leave strong impressions to attract top talent. Structured interviews focused on actual job and culture best showcase suitability of candidates and companies alike to make fully informed hiring choices. Phase 5. Making the final selection after interviews. Carefully evaluate all information gathered to identify the absolute best candidates aligned to role responsibilities as well as company culture and values. Key factors to consider include cultural fit assessment. How well does candidate's personality, motivations and work style match company culture long-term? Performance and experience. Does candidate's accomplishments, skills mastery and expertise clearly fit job requirements and exceed minimum thresholds? Reference feedback. Do references corroborate strengths highlighted and have positive opinions of ethics? Work habits, potentials for growth. Potential for development, promotion. Evaluate upward trajectory and scope for candidate to grow challenging responsibilities over the next 1 to 3 years. Competitive strengths. How does candidate compare versus alternatives based on differentiating capabilities? Proven impacts and intangible strengths. Make offer decisions by consensus between all involved interviewers to gain diverse perspectives. Selecting top talent requires weighing both hard and soft skills fit holistically rather than any single attribute. Phase 6. Onboarding for success. Finally, effective onboarding sets the foundation for success and long-term retention of top hires. Key aspects should include buddy mentor assignment, pair with experienced colleagues for guidance. Questions and introductions to promote early support system development. Customized onboarding plan, tailor plan by role with structured schedule. Initial projects, checklist of people resources to meet based on learning style. Ongoing support, maintain regular check-ins, feedback surveys. An LMS knowledge base access for continuous skill and culture development. Wellness activities, incorporate community building activities to foster affiliations beyond work, sports teams. Social events, volunteerism. Compensation alignment, ensure pay, equity grants etc. are processed on time with transparency on future earning reward potentials. Done right, onboarding facilitates top performers to ramp quickly, excel meaningfully in their roles and thrive within the company culture for the long haul. Conclusion. Attracting and securing top talent requires meticulous planning and execution throughout the entire hiring lifecycle. By implementing research-backed strategies tailored to identifying candidates specifically motivated by meaningful work and growth. Autonomy, competitive rewards and strong organizational cultures. Companies empower themselves to hire top performers. With a thoughtful, engaging process touching each stage from job postings to onboarding. Organizations across all industries gain a significant competitive edge in today's war for top human capital. By prioritizing top talent acquisition best practices, companies improve capacities for sustainable success and positive organizational impacts.